I think that these issues have more gravity because it affects the family, it affects the profession, and it affects humanity. To us, it's a serious issue that is very close to our heart. We feel sympathy with those that have lost their families, feel sympathy that also have the families that have found themselves in a destitute situation due to the issues of mental health. Believe that when any worker is joining the profession, that person should be mentored, that person should be supported. The system should be in place to ensure that it monitors that person and offer prompt assistance that required, which we foreseeing now across the Namibian workers, across the sectors. This is not been the case. That's why we have seen that there is high suicide, there is a high depression. It's also to the extent that high mental, because we observed that over the years there are some employees who are junior staff who managed to kill the supervisors or owners of various companies. So that tells you that this become a wildfire issue that need to be arrested. That arrest should happen promptly without further delays. So to us it's a serious issue, and that needs serious attention for us to ensure that. And we've seen that even in the labor laws, more giving attention to physical things that you can see with your eyes, but they give little to those things that are affecting the people inside, and they also give very little to and hardly talk about the issues of grievances, because some of these depressions are direct results of grievances, and workers that are suffering from grievances are not widely covered in terms of our legislation and those kind of things. So yes, we need to start seeing beyond the box now.
Does Teachers Union of Namibia view this as a significant concern, and how is the union addressing the issue of mental health among teachers?
The issue here is that we have been seeing it as a huge concern. We have raised it at various platforms. Even if you will go to my recordings with NBC yourself, you will pick it up when I raise the issues of grievances of teachers are not being handled on time, especially in public sectors, and all these issues that are raising that one. So the mental health issue, I'm sure that now that Namibia is busy developing OSH bill, Occupational Health and Safety bill, where we want to come up with a law, we have also raised that the issues of occupational health, health and safety at schools, it has been overlooked for many years. The attention is always been given to the learners, and the teachers are left in a cold winter. Also, show it in the different sectors where more attention is given to girl child and the boy child are left out. So also at the work is the same thing. More attention is given to the learners and the teachers are left out. So these things will continue. So it tells us in future when we're developing policies, when we're developing interventions, we have to look, holistically to all those involved that are living around that environment.
What programs or support systems does TUN currently have in place for teachers dealing with mental health issues or emotional distress?
TUN, together with other organizations that are in Tukna, we are advocating for Convention 190. Convention 190 is dealing with violence, harassment at workplace. Now, violence does not only come through physical confrontation whatsoever, neither harassment. It comes through many aspects, and these are the issues that we have created a platform where the workers can contact us and we offer assistance. With TUN itself, we are always have been very clear that our assistance at workplace is not discriminatory to specific activities. We offering advices to our members, even if a member is being alleged to commit any criminal case, as long as it's at workplace or elsewhere, they are at liberty to call us, and where there is an element of work related, we will jump in and we assist that member by representations or by assisting those kind of things. So we have been helping our members in the grievances handling and psychological advices, and our team in the offices and across the country ready on that one. We also been offering various courses on how to handle these kind of dramas that are caused by mental health. But of course, a union can go as far as it can go because we don't have resources, and mental health at workplace ought to be a sole responsibilities of employer, where trade unions can only come and assist employer in ensuring that the workplace is safe, the workplace is healthy, and the welfare of the workers are taking care of.
What more needs to be done to create a safer or more supportive environment then for teachers in Namibia?
What needs to be done more is the Prime Minister to intervene, especially by holding the managers in the Ministry of Education accountable. The managers in the Ministry of Education are untouchable, and as a result of that being untouchable, it caused the teachers to fear to raise their issues with the people that ought to listen to them. Because if you raise your problems with the manager, those managers, they even tend to victimize the person who raised the problem. So that is the issues that we are faced with, that the teachers in the schools are not open to discuss their problems with those that ought to be dated to assist these people through the journey of life, through the journey of professional development, through the journeys of mentoring, through the journey of whatsoever. So it's very important that we start now, go back to basics, and as a union, we are going to seek an audience both with the Prime Minister and the Public Service Commission so that we can discuss these issues. And I've raised it also with the Public Service Commission at other meetings that the issues of grievances, the issues of juniors raising problems to the seniors need to be addressed and given attention. And I hope that from this incident that now is widely publicized, they are going to hear what I told them a few years ago, that we need to start giving attention to it. So it's very important that we need to come to the table together with the union and the employers, and we craft specific issues. I'm sure that all the unions that are operating in public sectors, they have the same concern, and I'm sure that it's a time that we share the table and we speak from one angle.
What message would you give to teachers of Namibia who might be struggling with mental health issues or feeling overwhelmed?
The message is very clear. Not only teachers, but even the family members who observe that their loved ones are going through specific depression, going through specific issues, will help. I'm sure that I can even now, in a few days, I can find you specific colleagues that the union have helped and they have fully recovered and they are back in the profession and they are delivering. So it's very important that the teachers realize that the union can assist where they can assist. The union can offer specific assistance, and they should not feel that they are alone and they are just in no way in the world that they have to take their life or compromise their future whatsoever. We are offering a crying shoulder to all the teachers. Where they found themselves in the problems, they must talk to us so that we can move. And ourselves, we are also going to roll out, and we have all been doing all along, discussions with the final years where we motivate them and where we also give them some life skills courses, especially when they are entering the profession for the first time. And we'll continue doing so.